We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Beavers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
And the Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. Grab near the marker. It's Rush. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Making side adjustments here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Here's the pressure. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Broncos trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give from the gun. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Extending the play. He'll throw it. Touchdown, Broncos! Fit it in the window for the score.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The Beavers are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Beavers will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. And the Beavers have it in scoring position on first and goal. With jet sweep pass. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Grab behind the line. It's Davenport. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, a short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard
it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, we need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The give to the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the touchdown, Boise State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up 14 over Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Davenport. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the running back. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Beavers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22?
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. There he goes. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. The Beavers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. This quarterback part of their running game. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground. There's not much left. Now on second and goal. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Gives it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense is racking up some yardage, but they've got to be able to finish the deal by scoring touchdowns. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And the throwing catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play. And he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds.